Today's video is going to be a very, very interesting video, so you're gonna want to keep watching. Hey friends, it's Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new here, welcome, welcome. So friends, as I said, today is going to be a very interesting video. I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I just happened to be looking for some recipes, some ideas to do some recipes for you all. And I was looking through my husband's mom's cookbooks, and she has a bunch of like the church lady cookbooks, and of course they're all old. They're from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. This book actually is called What's Cooking with the Christian Mothers Ladies Guild of Sacred Heart St. Peter's Parish in Tarentum, Pennsylvania. And it was copyrighted in 1981. However, these recipes in here are absolutely from the 60s and 70s. And I just started flicking through, and the first one that I find, there is a Braunschweiger ball and a Braunschweiger dip. And I was like, oh, I so remember that years ago. And I went online and was looking it up just to kind of get a feel for it. And I found a couple different recipes that were very similar to this, just a tad bit off. And I'm like, you know what? And I looked at my husband, I said, what do you think about me doing like a throwback vintage series where like once a month I'll do a recipe from one of these old cookbooks and kind of be like, should we bring it back or leave it back? So that is today's video. So today we are making a Braunschweiger ball. Yeah, Braunschweiger is basically liverwurst, but it's smoked instead. So it's pretty much liverwurst, but I thought it would be fun. Now, I am not a Braunschweiger person, but I will try it just for you all. But I'm gonna make this morning and take it into work today, and I'm gonna leave a piece of paper next to this and ask all my co-workers that's willing to try this to leave me a comment, because I want to know what their thoughts are. And then at the end of this video, I'll pop it up on the screen and let you know what their thoughts are, whether we should keep it or throw it back. So let me go ahead and go over the ingredients real quick, and then we'll get started. All right, so here we go. I have some cream cheese. That's going to get mixed with the Braunschweiger. I have some whipped cream cheese, and that's going to be like my icing for the Braunschweiger ball. I have two different kind of crackers back there, and of course the cookbook. I have some olives that I'm going to slice up, some mayo. I have a small to medium sized onion that I'll be dicing up, and then a pound of Braunschweiger. You can buy that already in a roll, but I couldn't find it at my store, so I just went to the deli and bought a pound of it, and then some hot sauce. I have a mixing bowl, and then and back there I have a glass bowl. We're going to put the dip in that to shape it. I'm going to add a little bit of, what's that called? The cling wrap, saran wrap in the bowl to get it out a lot easier. And then we're going to form it, into a ball, but that's going to shape most of it. Now, there are different variations of this recipe. I have seen numerous recipes. The one that I found in this cookbook is a little bit, I'm kind of combining two of them. One I think is a little bit bland, and then the other one's more of a dip that has the hot sauce and mayo in it. And I want it to be more firm into a ball. I'm just going to combine these two that are actually back to back in this cookbook. So this is all the ingredients. Now let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I went ahead, sliced up the Braunschweiger, and then I just chopped it up in chunks. I also have my cream cheese. Now I didn't mention, I use the third less fat, so this actually is a little bit softer than the regular cream cheese. And then I chopped up my onion. Now I'm going to let this sit out just a little bit to come to room temperature, because it will be a lot easier when I get the hand mixer out and mix it up. But like I said, this cream cheese, the third less fat, is a lot softer than the regular cheese. But I want the Braunschweiger just to kind of be a little bit more mushy texture when I mix it up. But if you're using the regular cream cheese, you definitely want that to come to room temperature because it'll be a lot easier to mix. But I like to slice it when it's still cold because it just makes it a lot easier to slice. So we're going to let this sit out, just come to room temperature. I don't know if you can hear Chasey walking around. And then we're going to go ahead and get this mixed up. All right, my friends, so I have a pound of Braunschweiger here. It is all chopped up. I'm going to make it easier. It's been sitting out just to make it a lot easier for me to blend it. I'm going to go ahead and add in my onion. Already, this is diced, or I should say minced, very, very fine. You don't want big chunks in there. If you can't get it that fine, use a little chopper. And then I have my cream cheese. And we're going to put that right in there, like that. Then we're going to, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of mayo. 1 and 2. I bought a new container of mayo because I wasn't sure if I had enough there. And then we're going to just do, I don't like the fact that doesn't have a little thingy on there. A couple little, I think I'm going to do it in here first. It's just a couple little 2, 3, and 4. It calls for 4 dashes of hot sauce. I didn't have that little sprinkly thing, or that little, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, because I'm drawing a blank on there. And that's all that's going in here. So let's go ahead and mix it all up. All right, my friends, there it is. And of course, I'm already splattering it on my shirt. Haven't even gone to work yet. So there it is. Now we're gonna go ahead and get our bowl and line it with some saran wrap and put it in there. All right, my friends, so I just have a little glass bowl here and lined it with some saran wrap. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put our dip in there. It actually smells pretty good, so that's a positive. I like cream cheese. I like hot sauce. I like onion. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have ever had this. I mean, I'm in my 50s. And I remember my mother eating Braunschweiger all the time. I don't know if she still does or not. Mom, if you're watching this, let me know. But yeah, it actually smells pretty good. Oh, I'm dropping it down there. Let's see. Now we're gonna have to put this in the fridge because it's a little soft. You know, we set it out to get soft so we can mix it well. And then we're gonna put it in the fridge for about an hour to firm up. Okay, push it down. And I had a metal bowl out, but what I wanted to do, the glass one I used, so I can actually see in there and see how the sides look. Am I, you know, push down? Okay, I think we're good. All right. Now we're just gonna go ahead and cover that up like that, and then put it in the fridge, and we're gonna let it sit in the fridge for about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. And it's fine to even make this up the night before and leave it in there as well. All righty, 1 hour, and then we will finish it off. So I'll see you. Actually, we're going to cut up some olives. Well, I'm thinking of it. We're going to take our whipped cream cheese. You could use regular cream cheese and add a little bit of mayo to it, or put it in the microwave and microwave it for like 10 seconds. But I just decided it's going to be easier to take some of this whipped cream cheese, and we're going to we're going to use it as icing and ice the cake ball. Oh, jeezy, hosey mosey. We're going to use the whipped cream cheese to ice the Braunschweiger ball. I'm going to slice these green olives up because we're going to put it on the top. I know it is not a pretty thing, but this was very popular back then. So let me go ahead and slice these up real quick. All right, so what I did was I just dumped the jar out into this bowl here, and then I'm going to slice them and put them back in here. And or put the juice in there, I should say, not the, in case I have any left over. Don't know if I will or not. So we're just going to go ahead and get these sliced up. So friends, when you're cutting these up, they are small, and the ones I have are pretty small. So you definitely want to make sure that you have a very sharp knife, so it's easy to slide right through them. Because if they're a tad bit on the soft side, it does make it a little bit harder to cut. This knife is extremely sharp and goes right through it. And on that note, I had stopped filming while I was cutting because I didn't think you needed to watch 10 minutes of me slicing these olives. And I'm always transparent when it comes to my cooking skills. While I'm slicing, somehow I have no idea how I dropped the knife, and I'm barefooted. Thank God I jumped out of the way enough in time and it didn't go through my foot. So, lesson learned, wear shoes when you cut. Alrighty, we are done. I'm going to put these aside and we're going to wait a little bit longer, and then we'll go ahead and frost the cheese ball. Or I keep calling it a cheese ball, the Braunschweiger ball. Alright my friends, so it's been about an hour and 15 minutes. We're going to go ahead and take our Braunschweiger ball out and frost it and put our olives on. So let's get it out real quick. All right, here it is. I'm excited. I don't know why. Oh, I'm nervous and excited at the same time. All right, let me turn the camera down. We'll go ahead and take this out real quick. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna put it on this tray. I meant to get some greenery I was gonna put this on, and I totally forgot. I wanna try lifting it out. It's probably best if I put this right in the middle. Let's do it that way. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Cool. What do you guys think? All right. So now I have my cream cheese, and I have like a little cake icing thing, and I am just going to frost it. Just like that. Oh, this is so wild, guys. It is freaking me out a little bit, to be honest with you. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, it's just, this has got me a little, but I thought it would be fun to do this, so, yeah. Oh my goodness. So this definitely is only taken half the container. All right, let me see, can't see the bottom. Yeah, that would have looked really nice if I had some greenery on the bottom, like some kale or something, just for decoration. Just would have gave it a nice finished look. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and put our olives on. All right, so I'm gonna start in the center. I'm gonna get myself a really nice olive, put it right in the middle, and then we're gonna work our way around. Oh, of course that one doesn't have a little pit thing in the middle or whatever they're called. Alrighty, that is it. I did not use the entire jar. I have a little bit left, but I did slice them pretty thin. But friends, look, there it is. There it is. All right, I did take a tiny bit out on the side because I wanted to do a taste test. So let's go ahead and do a quick taste test. I'm just gonna throw this in the fridge just to firm it up a little bit longer, and then I will put the crackers all around it. So let's do a taste test. All right, my friends, so I have a little one here. I'm trying it. It does smell good. I have to be honest with you, it does smell good. Mmm. It's really good. I'm totally blown away. I like it. I am totally shocked. I absolutely love it. It is, hubby just walked in and is looking like, oh no, I'm not, no way, don't even ask. But it is really good, absolutely delicious. All right, my friends, I am just hopping in here real quick, so please excuse the appearance. I have been outside in the hot sun for several hours, so it's pretty hot out, and I was sweating. But anyway, I had to hop in, even after I closed this video out, because I was going to put up at the end of the screen what everybody thought about the dish, but it was just too funny not to come in and let y'all know. So, for starters, when I took the dish in, a couple of my coworkers were like, oh, what do you have? And I was telling them, and they had never heard of Braunschweiger. Quite a few people had not heard of Braunschweiger and did not know what it is or what it was. And so when I told them it was like a smoked liverwurst, many people just were like, nope, 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 not even trying it. And it was so funny because there was a parent there, and he was like, oh, my grandmother used to make that all the time, and he used to feed it to my dog, her dog too. Well, I was no more good. So I was like, would you like to try some? He's like, nope, I'm good, thank you. And so just the fact that it was Braunschweiger or liverwurst, many people did not want to try it. So I thought that was hysterical. And as you saw, I was a little leery about trying it too because I'm not a fan of it. But I had throughout the day, several people did try it. I had one say that they loved it, but they do love Braunschweiger, but they could do without the olives. And the olives seem to be actually a big issue for a lot of people. There were quite a few people that said, I absolutely do not like olives. Another friend said, I loathe olives. This kind of reminds me of pate. I tried it once and never again, but it wasn't bad. And then I had a couple people write that they loved it. Several friends were eating it and they thought it was great. Others were, I mean, it was just funny. You had to see their face. It was hysterical. They were like, nope. Not even going near it. Not even going near it. I don't like olives. I don't like olives. Ew, no, not going near it. Liverwurst? No, no. So I thought it was funny. Half of it was gone, so I was surprised that half was gone. I didn't even expect that much to be gone, to be honest with you. So if you have to say who liked it and who didn't, it definitely is a throwback, but those that did like it really did love it. Oh, and I had another person say that they actually liked it when they ate it, but there was a lingering aftertaste as well, and I have to agree with that. I did notice that too. That aftertaste I wasn't thrilled about, but so unfortunately I think this recipe is going to be a throwback. All right, my friends, so that'll do it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. You're gonna have to let me know in the comments section if you've ever had this before, if you think we should keep it or throw it back. So let me know in the comments section. So friends, thanks so much. I do appreciate it. I will have more of these recipes coming at least once a month. So friends, thanks again. And if you haven't already, please go ahead, hit that little subscribe button, as it does greatly help me out. And also, don't forget, check me out over on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and TikTok as well. So friends, thanks so much, and I will catch up with you next time. Bye.